Hey my fellow alchemists, today we're going to be doing an add-on to one of my favorite tattoos anyways. I call it the Space Ape, but it's actually a Silverback gorilla. And this is what we already have going on. We're going to not do this part today. We thought we were going to be ambitious and fill in that section too, but your boy only get about 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours on this before I was getting pretty tired, and that's all the client really wanted anyways. So let's take a look and watch what happens. I'm going to come in and start doing all the black work first, and we just free-handed the whole drawing artwork thing. We're just going to slam it in, you know, fuck it. Just come in with a shader and start jamming it immediately, and we're going to do that the whole time. This is a freehand piece, and I am literally going to pretty much tattoo the whole thing with a shader and then go back in and clean things up with a liner later on. This tattoo is not going to get the white work done today. You know, it is, like I said, about 2.5 hours, I think, maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes, something like that, to get all the work done today. What we ended up doing was a galaxy that I ended up doing and naming the Rose Galaxy. So that a nebula or galaxy, it's like a spiral galaxy would be the best way to describe it, but it's very rose shaped, so I'm gonna name it the Rose Galaxy. And I did some planets. We did a lot of blue with hints of green and turquoise throughout the piece, and then throughout the top we went a little bit wild with some magenta, black, and hot pink to really pull the whole thing together, or bright magenta, light magenta, so, you know, it's up to however you want to call it. It's in the magenta family though. So we're working through the blues now and adding in. You can see I'm just kind of working back and forth through all the different blues. I'm putting the highlights in right away. I like to do this on big pieces like this because I'm just going to slab a bunch of goo all over top of everything that I'm not going to be tattooing in that area again when I come back in through the dark. Slam out that whole entire section before we move on to the place where we did like a Saturn-style planet. And then we're going to go ahead and start working on that big rose-shaped nebula I was describing earlier. I really do like the way this came out. It was a really fun piece, and it's always nice when a client just lets you slam on a marker on them and just, you know, go at it, and they just trust everything you're going to do. This guy is always super awesome. I've been tattooing him for roughly 13 or 14 years now. He started coming to me right when I first had the shop open up. He was one of the people that I think was told that I was in jail. So it's always pretty funny when you run into those clients. So we're going to be wrapping up here in a second and start showing you what we actually did for the day. Oh, no, never mind. I'm going to still be coloring for a while. I thought we were coming up on the finish. So, yeah, we're going to come in and we're going to start on that Rose Galaxy. If you take a look, you can see that rough rose shape I gave it with the spiral in the middle and then the opening petals. And then we're going to come in with those blues from the bottom and start slowly transmitting into the magentas and pinks in a minute. Oh, well, you can tell I don't know whether the video is edited or anything like that, but this is what we got done that day. We got the Space Ape. You can check out the Saturn-style planet I did. A little wipey there. And then you can check out that Rose Nebula. And we're going to zoom out a little bit and add like shit.